Overthinking is a quiet enemy that robs your tranquility and brings turmoil to your mind. It's simple to become trapped in the whirlwind of your thoughts, dwelling on yesterday, stressing about tomorrow, or constantly examining today. If you're exhausted from feeling burdened and are looking for a path to discover inner calm, this video is meant for you. Buddhism provides eternal wisdom to help escape from overthinking today. Today, we'll uncover 6 Buddhist teachings that will lead you toward a more serene, peaceful mind. Let's explore these teachings and discover the mental clarity and calmness we all seek. Number 1. Yesterday has passed. Tomorrow is unknown. Concentrate on this moment. How frequently do we become absorbed by yesterday, remorse, shame, and yearning for what might have been, or caught in tomorrow, nervously questioning what comes next, what might fail, or how we should prepare for what's ahead. But the reality is, yesterday is already behind us, and tomorrow hasn't arrived yet. The Buddha's wisdom reminds us of the significance of existing in this very moment. He stated, "Do not linger in yesterday. Do not fantasize about tomorrow. Direct the mind to this present moment." This wisdom urges us to loosen the hold on both yesterday's remorse and tomorrow's anxieties, and instead concentrate on the sole time that genuinely exists. Now, consider this. The instant you're experiencing right now, absorbing or hearing these words, is the singular time you possess. The present is where existence happens, where tranquility can be discovered. If you permit yourself to remain fully present without becoming consumed in yesterday's or tomorrow's thoughts, you start to feel a richer sense of calm and mental clarity. Overthinking dissolves when you master embracing this present moment exactly as it appears. There's a Buddhist tale of a spiritual teacher who during his travels encountered a river with his younger student. The teacher, with a peaceful and steady demeanor, traversed the river. His student, conversely, couldn't stop contemplating the risk of crossing and worried the powerful current might carry him away. The teacher, observing his student's uncertainty, said, "Don't be anxious, my companion. The river keeps flowing, but the sole method to genuinely cross it is to remain present and have faith in this moment." This tale teaches us that fixating on yesterday's errors or stressing about tomorrow's barriers only stops us from fully experiencing the present. Number 2. Thoughts resemble clouds. Allow them to drift without holding on to them. We frequently feel buried by our thoughts as if we're sinking in them. The mind gets congested like a turbulent sky packed with dark clouds. But the Buddha instructs us to see our thoughts as clouds in the atmosphere, temporary, passing, and perpetually shifting. He stated, "With our thoughts, we create the world." The essential point here is to not cling to our thoughts or become them. Just like clouds in the atmosphere, our thoughts arrive and depart. They don't characterize us. When we stop holding on to them, we liberate ourselves from their grip. Picture yourself beside a stream observing the water move. You notice leaves drifting down the current. You don't attempt to catch every leaf, correct? You allow them to flow by naturally, understanding that additional leaves will arrive. Likewise, permit your thoughts to arrive and depart. Don't become attached to them or attempt to manage them. Allow them to float away like clouds, and you'll discover that overthinking organically decreases. Buddha once stated, "Our existence is formed by our mind, for we transform into what we contemplate." This reminds us that by releasing pessimistic or excessive thoughts, we can mold our existence with a more transparent and more tranquil mindset. Number 3. Overthinking generates misery. Release what you cannot influence. The more we contemplate, the more we ache. We attempt to examine every conceivable result, stress about every situation, and grip firmly to matters outside our influence. But this solely generates additional tension and worry. The Buddha stated, "Misery is not triggered by the situations in our existence, but by our response to them." Put differently, it's not the outside situations that trigger our misery, but how we decide to react to them. When we overthink and fixate over matters we cannot alter, we welcome needless anguish into our existence. Releasing the desire to influence everything is crucial. Master to embrace what exists and abandon the fantasy of influence. It's a meaningful step toward ending the pattern of overthinking. Question yourself, is this something I can influence? If not, abandon it. By yielding the desire for influence, you liberate your mind from the perpetual pattern of stress. A renowned Buddhist teacher, Thich Nhat Hanh, once told a tale about an individual who was persistently attempting to shove a massive rock upward. The individual would fight, express his frustration, and use every bit of strength. But the rock would never budge. Thich Nhat Hanh simply questioned, "Why are you shoving a rock that isn't budging?" Release it, and the root will become obvious. This lesson instructs us that overthinking and resisting against truth only drain us. Sometimes, releasing is the most liberating action we can take. Number 4. Cultivate awareness. Ground yourself in your breathing to silence the mind. Awareness is the discipline of giving complete focus to this present moment without criticism. It's about recognizing our thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations, but not becoming consumed by them. One of the easiest methods to cultivate awareness is to concentrate on your breathing. When you feel buried by your thoughts, come back to your breathing. Inhale deeply, pause for an instant, and then release slowly. Each breath grounds you to this present moment, enabling you to silence the mind. The Buddha stated, "When the mind is tranquil, the breathing is tranquil." This shows the profound link between the condition of our mind and the pattern of our breathing. By grounding ourselves in our breathing, we can guide our mind into a condition of calm, ending the pattern of overthinking. The mind is all. What you contemplate, you transform into. By cultivating awareness and concentrating on the breathing, you condition your mind to remain tranquil and concentrated. The more you cultivate, the less strength overthinking possesses over you. Number 5. Simplicity means liberation. Cease making life complex with needless concerns. In a reality packed with interruptions, it's simple to make life too complex. We stress about everything: our occupation, connections, looks, and tomorrow. But Buddhism instructs that simplicity is the secret to joy and calm. When we simplify our existence, we abandon the weight of needless concerns. The Buddha frequently discussed the significance of simplicity in both thoughts and behaviors. In the Dhammapada, he declares, "There is no root to joy. Joy is the root." This signifies that joy is not something you must pursue or overthink. It's discovered in basic, everyday instances by simplifying our existence, abandoning surplus, concentrating on what genuinely matters. We liberate ourselves from the pattern of overthinking. The Zen teachers exist by a concept called shibumi, which relates to the elegance of simplicity. One Zen teacher stated, "The more basic the existence, the more significant the purpose." They comprehended that by diminishing mental congestion and concentrating on the fundamentals, they could feel a more calm and purposeful existence. Number 6. Believe in transience. Nothing endures eternally, not even your hardships. Nothing endures eternally, including the hardships and obstacles you encounter. The Buddhist instruction on transience reminds us that everything is in a perpetual condition of movement. This signifies that even your overthinking, worries, and tensions are momentary. They also will fade. The Buddha stated, "All temporary matters are transient. Persist forward with commitment." This instruction invites us to believe that everything, positive or negative, will ultimately shift. Overthinking frequently emerges from the worry of permanence. We sense like we'll remain trapped in a difficult situation eternally. But when we acknowledge the transient character of all matters, we can abandon our concerns and discover calm in the understanding that matters will shift. Nothing is lasting. Everything is liable to shift. Comprehending this reality helps us embrace that even our hardships will fade, and overthinking doesn't require to control our existence. Now that you've uncovered these 6 Buddhist teachings to cease overthinking, it's time to act. Welcome this present moment, abandon needless thoughts, and simplify your existence. Believe in the transience of everything, understanding that nothing endures eternally, not even your hardships. Remember, the mind is a mighty instrument. With discipline and forbearance, you can condition it to concentrate, calm, and discover tranquility. If you discovered this video beneficial and motivating, make certain to press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and distribute this wisdom with others who might gain from it. Let's persist on this path of awareness and inner calm together. Remain present, remain calm, and may you discover serenity in every instant.